everyone, I hope you're all well. I just wanted to make a short video today. Really, it's a little bit of a rant. I've been getting more and more irritated as time goes on with people using this sort of flippant phrase that Jehovah's Witnesses are nice people. Now, the reason that this irritates me is because it's such a sweeping statement, it's such a generalisation, and from my perspective, and I'm sure anyone out there that has been a member of Jehovah's Witnesses or even is currently a Jehovah's Witness, you've got to admit that there is the same people that you would come across in everyday life in the world. It's the same personality traits and the same kind of ratio of people that you get in amongst the Jehovah's Witness community. So you get your number of people that come across really nice. I mean, I've even got issues with that anyway, because I don't think that you can label a person as nice. I think we're all very complex. There's aspects to our personality that some people find palatable and you know, that some people don't, and this kind of glaze of this word nice, I just find it really irritating. Anyway, you've got your number of people that are nice, and you've got your miserable ones, you've got your judgmental ones, and I think it's just such a generalisation. Really, Jehovah's Witnesses are not different from any other people. I know nice people in the world, I know miserable people in the world, I know judgmental people, and you know, I even have all of those characteristics within my own personality, as I'm sure all of us do. There are times when we all manifest these different traits, and there are so many others. So yeah, I just find it really irritating when people just make this sweeping statement, oh, Jehovah's Witnesses are nice people. No, they're not nice people, they're people. They've got all the same personality traits as everybody else. Now, I remember when I was in the congregation, a lot of the time, people would be doing so-called nice gestures, basically because they were being told to. And the ultimate goal of that would be to either gain more members, to recruit more members of Jehovah's Witnesses, or to help to reactivate somebody who's spiritually weak, or yeah, to score brownie points with God. So I'm not saying that there's nobody out there that doesn't do, you know, genuine things for people that they care about, but you get that everywhere. It's not just in the organisation. So yeah, there were people in the organisation that I felt that I could call on when I had times of need, and I was also a person that other people called on when they were in need. I just think we just got to stop using this phrase that Jehovah's Witnesses are nice people. No, they're just people like everybody else. So when people are saying, oh, don't attack the witnesses, it's not attacking the witnesses when you do things like a cart crash or a Kingdom Hall crash, or you expose what's going on, or you call them out on the fact that they're shunning you. It's not actually an attack on the person. It's just highlighting that their practices are wrong, and also they are unscriptural, which, you know, to them should be a big deal because they claim to do everything by the scriptures. So I'm not attacking Jehovah's Witnesses, but I'm just trying to bring it back down to earth. You know, don't elevate them. They're just people like everybody else. I remember being in the congregation, and you know, there would be say like one situation in particular. There was a sister that her personality was very kind of open for all to see, as probably mine was. So you can see my good traits as well as my bad traits, because I'm kind of an out there person, yeah, and this sister was quite the same, and people would kind of tolerate her and be nice to her as a guise, and then behind her back they would just say how irritating she was, and yeah, I just think we've all got these different aspects to our personality, and just because you see Jehovah's Witnesses doing nice things doesn't mean that they're nice people. When they do their disaster relief, or a better example would be when they're out in the ministry and they might come across the home of an older person who might be poorly, and they might say to them, oh, do you want me to pop down the shop, get your shopping, or do you need your grass cut, or you know, whatever it is, bit of DIY. When the witnesses are doing these things, do you think they'd be doing these things if there wasn't a hope that this person might then decide to come to a meeting with them or decide to have a Bible study? No, they won't be doing it. They do these things always, what they say, for the glory of God. So either they're trying to score brownie points with God, or they're trying to recruit a new member. So that kind of puts that out the window. And also within the organisation, I knew loads of people that didn't like each other and that were sorely irritated, but the reason they were nice was because obviously they felt they were doing what was pleasing to God. So all this niceness is just a guise, yeah? Because you're not seeing the real person, you can just make this sweeping statement that people are nice. No, people are people. They've got the same traits as everybody else. And yeah, I just wanted to get that off my chest, because it's just something that really irritates me when people just keep saying, oh, Jehovah's Witnesses are really nice people. No, they're just people. Okay, that's me done. Bye.